Hey everybody, and welcome to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got a match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Subhedgehog on the left and Lloyd on the right. This is round 2 of the KYBER Cup. We see Jedi Aces on the right side, Obi, Mace, and Lumi against Subs, Wedge, Gavin, Jake, and the Blue Squadron Escort. Gavin, very mean. We saw him shine in the crit miss event. Hands out crits to anybody. Any of the friendly ships. Crackshot Wedge, Proton Rocket Jake, Naked, generic X-Wing. Lloyd's got Chopper Lumi with Sense. We got Sense on Mace as well. 2-7B Jedi, Obi, and Mace with R3 Astromechs for multiple target locks. And we see target locks going out turn 1. Always a good idea with Chopper on the board. Gavin getting that turn 1 target lock on Lumi. Yeah. If I'm playing against that Republic list, Lumi has got to go. Lumi is 12 types of debuff. While a friendly ship at range 0 to 2 defends if it is not in the attacker's front arc, Lumi can spend a force point to change a crit into a hit or a hit into a focus. So it can debuff your attack dice, can jam you with Chopper. Oof. No thank you. Nice to see these Aether Sprites on the board. A lot of people experimenting with Adas. So this is a nice blast from the past. Would locking obstacles still be useful if the jammer chooses what gets jammed off? Yes, because of 2 reasons. 1, if there's no enemy ship around, Chopper happens no matter what. So if there's no enemy ship around, you're going to have to jam yourself. Or a friendly ship. So having those friendly locks out there is good because you can choose which one gets removed. On the other side, so let me double check. Did I not? Yeah, bets are open. For the enemy side, if you just have a lock and no other token, then yeah. Especially if Lumi jams Wedge, let's say. Wedge would remove the lock, activate normally, and get the focus token or whatever he wanted to do. Rocket Jake. Let's see, who does have player 1? It is Lloyd. So Lloyd's 4s, Lumi and Mace, going to move before Jake. It's going to be a pretty big opportunity there to line up that Procket. And yeah, like you're saying, with Gavin at 4, with Jake at 4, they'll all be activating after Lumi. So Lumi would move up and jam. Hopefully that removes a lock. And then these ships would activate normally. They'd be able to take whatever token. Coming down to the end of the first 5 minutes. Bets are open for another exactly 5. So you've got till about 65-ish to get those bets in. What flavor of Gavin? So this is R4 Gavin, giving him more blues on the 1s and 2s, as opposed to R3, which would give him multiple locks. Are these guys 1 and 0 at the moment? Let's double check that. I think so. But let's look at our ladder. Anybody who wants to see the KYBER Cup ladder, exclamation point KYBER in the chat, will take you to the TTT. Yep. Yeah, both of these guys are 1-0. All right, Blue Squadron 4 forward. Getting stuck in. Takes a focus. Mace. 3 banks. Lumi 4 straight. Mike in the chat, I swear I've been here the whole time. Your absence was noted, and you have received a viewer demerit. Lists are going to change a lot soon. That is a good point. So, in this tournament, the first 2 weeks, you can fly a locked list. This coming Monday, lists will unlock for 1 day. There will be no matches that day, and the pairings for round 3 will not be up yet. But during that single day, this coming Monday, players will be able to change their list and go on the rest of the tournament with that list. There's also the fact that a certain number of 4 and 2s will make it into the cut, the top 64 cut. So you can lose both of your games in the first 2 rounds, change your list, and still make the cut. Okay. Wedge banking left. Looks like he got a focus from Jake. Gonna roll left. Mace and Lumi coming around the bottom. Do we have charges spent from Chopper? No. Would be interested to know how many people change their list. I am too. And, I mean, this is the first time we've done this in any sort of tournament setting. So I wonder how many people in week 3 and 4 are going to say, I should not have done that to my list. I'm sure some of it will be people who, you know, just want to tweak the list that they are flying. Some people are absolutely sick of the list that they chose. They have full-on list regret. And then some people who just want to respond to the meta, which is going to be weird because you don't know how many of those meta lists will stay. Is there any way to track that says fish? I don't... Not easily. Wani's going to stick with his. All right. Cheers. Back to this. Obi-Wan up in that top right corner. Wedge, Blue Squadron, and Jake. Could sort of shepherd him further down the right side. Because if we see Wedge, 3 bank, another 4 forward, like a 4 and a 4, and a boost from Jake, then I don't think Obi wants to come into that. Maybe you could 3 bank Gavin and boost. I think that's a little susceptible to this. So maybe you go straight. Maybe you go straight and boost. You export the list now, then you export it again. And yeah, so I have exported the current lists. So you're right, we will do that. I mean, it's 400 players, so if you really want to go one by one and check how many people changed, it'll be tough. But I know Rookie is tracking some of the lists separately, so we'll see what he's got. Ooh, one bank from the Rookie. So I think he's expecting Obi to move fast and not just one hard. I wouldn't be so sure. Mace tried to fine-tune boost. Can't quite get it. Gonna move his lock over to Gavin. Ooh, a little too sloop there from Lumi. Jake, 2 straight. Looks at the barrel roll backwards first. Doesn't fit, so he'll try the straight. Ooh, Gavin with the 4K. He is not about to let Mace flank them easily. 5 straight from Obi. Three Talon from Wedge. Wow. Really investing hard on catching Mace. It feels like that blue squadron, though. With a 1 hard from Obi. Banking from Lumi. Might be out there alone next turn. All right, back to Dallas. Let's take a look at that. So, Blue Squadron's got to go forward. 1 hard from Obi. And a barrel roll. What are the blues on 1 and 2 bank? 2 and 3 forward on the Aether Sprites. So, you could 2 bank Lumi in, then barrel roll. And have both Obi and Lumi over here shooting at Blue Squadron. I guess you need to, like, 3 bank? Get the gas cloud coverage. I mean, there's not going to be anything there. Unless Lumi goes left. Yeah, I think maybe Sub has invested a little too hard in going after Mace. I mean, if Mace really wants to, 1 hard left towards the board edge, barrel roll back. I don't know if you want to turn your back that... Maybe the E-Wing moves a little too fast. Can you one-hard Jake there in front of Wedge? Does that fit? Jake does have to move before Wedge. If the one hard doesn't fit, Blue Squadron's gone, so you could do like a big 3, big 2, maybe barrel roll boost. Or maybe you just bank with Jake and go in with that Blue Squadron. I mean, maybe that's what you do. Maybe you bring Jake and Blue Squadron over to face off with Obi. Like, if you bring Jake and the Blue Squadron over here, and Obi turns in... If you go slow enough, like a one bank, because that would allow the Blue Squadron to target lock, focus, double modded shot into Obi, which might make Obi think twice about coming that direction. Bank Gavin. And Wedge and sort of threaten this. Yeah, you split up a little bit, but it might not be too bad. There's the one straight. Takes the focus. So I guess Jake's not coming over to hand out some tokens. 2 bank from Lumi. What's the lore behind the natty ice? I don't know who said it first. Is it the Crates or Dion or somebody, but talking about your naturally rolled dice as natties. And then what else shares the name of natty but natty ice? It's not too complicated. Let's do a deep dive lore video with the natty can. Lumi does bank in. Gonna fine-tune control. Barrel roll left. Take a focus. Mace, 3 banks. Oh man, Wedge and Gavin could make that very sad. Still no chopper charges. There's Gavin with the 1 bank in. Now he doesn't have a lock. That is on Lumi. Is he in the CLT? Oh, this is a 7B. The only CLT is Lumi. Gotta get out of that habit. Yeah, I don't... Mace didn't need to move that fast. Did a 3 bank. This dude thinks he's got full throttle. Moving his lock over. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, maybe Jake will... hard turn, barrel roll boost over to Gavin. There's the 2 hard. Barrel roll give Jake a focus. Boost give Gavin 1. Probably, he would love to go straight. He's actually got the... He's got the procket lined up. And now we've got a double modded shot from Gavin. Oh man, if Wedge comes in, we're going to see 3 shots on Mace. Double modded from Gavin, procket from Jake. Obi-Wan, one hard turn. Will he be deterred by the blue squadron? By Mace. I mean, it's not guaranteed. This is a 7B Jedi, so you've got a little bit more hull and shields. That rock between Jake and Mace might help. Oh boy. There's the 2 straight from Wedge, and he definitely does have a shot. He's looking at that. Am I in the bullseye? Do I care about that shot? Oh, he's reaching for the lock. No chill. All right, Wedge, range 3 obstructed. So 2 plus 2 minus 1 for Wedge. 3v3. Wow, Subhedgehog hates me. Has decided to roll his dice on the table instead of in the dice box. There he goes. It's always the token you don't have. Lumi checking to see if she can debuff those dice. It's going to get re-rolled anyway into an eyeball. Would 3 hits have mattered? Here's 3 dice. For Mace, blank and 2 eyeballs. Yep, would have made 1 go through. He's still got 3 force points. Here's Obi. Range 3 into the blue squadron scout. 3v3. Obi's got a focus. And we'll spin that focus. Or spin the force point, keep the focus. Hit, crit. Keep the crit on the shields with 1. Yeah, you spin that focus. 2 shields on blue. Lumi. Gonna go into Jake. Try and strip that Procket focus. Only 2 dice. 2v4 at range 3. Ooh, but she gets the natties. Hit crit. I bet Jake would take this on the shields to keep the Procket. Doesn't have to. 3 natural evades. Mace only has 1 shot. 7B though, going to be 3 dice versus 3 for Gavin. Not bad. Mace going to spend. Might be the last thing he ever does. Hit, crit. Takes 2 on the E-Wing. Now, do you take the Gavin shot? No, Gavin... Well, both of these ships get crits because Gavin's handing them out. Do you take the Procket shot first or the Gavin shot? Here it is. Procket. Now, this is single-modded. This could be very sad. 5 dice with a focus. Blanks cannot be converted. Yeah. Gavin plus a focus for hit, crit. 3 dice because of the obstruction. 2 evades and a focus. We'll spend a force point. Take nothing. Yeah, that obstruction is helping. Gavin, double modded shot. Doesn't need those mods. Hit, crit. There are 3 shields, so even if this goes very poorly for Mace, he's taken 2. They would not be on the hull. Probably shoot range 3 into Obi, who's got less dice. Not obstructed and not a CLT Jedi. 1 hit. Spins the focus token. All right, well, Mace lost 2 shields. Gavin lost 2. Blue Squadron Escort lost 2. So in the damage race, Lloyd did more. Nobody scored any points. Chopper still fully charged. Do you leave Mace here and go for someone else? I don't know that Wedge does. So if Wedge isn't going to... I mean, I definitely want to bring, like, the blue Escort over towards Obi, Too Hard Jake towards the Blue Squadron Escort. Lumi can get up there and block that Too Hard. Mace will 4K. See, I'm thinking of a 1 forward from Wedge. So if you... What's the case? Is it... They got a 4 and a 5. So if you do a 5... You can get pretty far. Does that get you away from a 1 forward from Wedge? I mean, he could barrel roll. The first inclination, of course, is to do the Too Hard from Jake. I would go this direction with the Blue Squadron. Try and get Obi to come around. I wonder if Lumi's going to try and block Jake. Jake just feels like the most... either Jake goes the other direction and then who cares, or Jake comes in and you can block it and probably get shots into Wedge. Maybe that's more reason to bring Blue Squadron in. I'm just afraid of Obi moving over here, and there's nothing there. There's no reason not to just go full on into that rookie. You're right, we do have sense. Mace could sense Wedge or Jake or something. Let Lumi get in there and block. But Mace spent almost all the force points last round. Does 2 bank left with Jake fit? I mean, I think it goes over the rock. That's tough. Just sloop with Gavin. Got the target lock on Mace. Gavin does have fire control. Obi goes straight through the gas cloud trying to get... Yeah? I don't think you need to do that. Gonna use Sense on Gavin. Interesting. So no force points left on Mace. Gavin with the 3 sloop! Oh, the legend. And Obi. What? Why would you look at the Blue Squadron Escort's dial? It just moves before you. Did he spin that force on Obi? Yeah. Weird. There's no way to respond to it. Brings Blue in to deal with Lumi. Probably need to focus to stay alive. 4 forward from Lumi. Ooh! Probably need to use Chopper here. Do your red evade. Goes to the boost left. Actually, does that get her out of arc? Yeah. Great move. I rescind the oof. Mace with a 1 bank left. He knows that that sloop is coming. He could probably roll left and backwards. And does. I don't think that actually blocks it. We'll see. But it won't be an arc. So that's good. Yeah. And Gavin's like, I'll just take this shot into Lumi. That's fine. Too hard fits. Does not hit the rock. Do you need to do any Jake shenanigans? You can't get one to Wedge. Blue's already got a focus. There's a stress on Gavin, so you can't do that. The main concern here would be, do you need to get out of the way of the Blue Squadron next turn? Should have locked with the Blue Squadron. I don't think he probably didn't think that Jake was going to be able to complete this maneuver. Because if Lumi had stayed where Lumi was, it would be a bump from Jake. And he's probably afraid of this. Does not take a strain. So he can still fine-tune control here. Does he want to? Obi should be red and Lumi should be green. I agree. I agree. But these are the cards that we were dealt. So on one hand, Obi's got a great shot into blue. On the other hand, Jake... I mean, Jake's got a range 2. 2v2. Yeah, he's going to stay right there. Wedge. 2 bank. Is range 1 a Lumi. Oh, he's got his foils closed. Interesting. Gets out of the bullseye. Wedge. Range 1 into Mace. 3v1. Mace has no force, no defensive tokens. Ooh-wee! That's going to be half points on Mace. Rolls a blank, takes all 3. Down to 1 hull. And there you go. First on the board, Subhedgehog 35-0. Obi. Range 1 of this blue squadron. 4v2. This is a 7B Jedi. 2 hits and a crit. One evade. Takes hit crit. Don't be weapons failure, I guess. Stun pilot. Pfft, easy. Easy mode. No shots for Mace. So Lumi, range 2. Nice boost there from Jake. From Wedge. Not only gets him out of the bullseye, gets him out of range 1 as well. Hit crit, man. Lumi! That's the second time. Lumi's just rolling straight fire. Hit crit. From Wedge. Takes it on the shields. Jake. Range 2 into Obi. 2v2. Jake's got to focus. Obi has 2 force points. Ooh, these 2 dice guns are on fire. Hit crit. Takes 1. Shield down on Obi. Gavin. Obstructed. Range 2. Unmodded into Luminara. 3v4. This is the CLT Aether Sprite. Yikes. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Blue Squadron. Long range. One hit. Mace. 3 dice. 2 evades. All right, big hit on Mace there, but another big hit on the Blue Squadron Escort. That does put Lloyd on the board, 19-35. Stressed Wedge, not too happy. Jake probably facing the wrong direction. Blue Squadron Escort probably afraid to move too fast and let Obi-Wan just swiggity-swooty. So this is R4 Gavin. He does have more blue maneuvers. All of his 2 speeds are blue. That 1 hard is white. And Mace has a free sense on Gavin. So I bet you Lumi is going to block Gavin no matter what he does. I might just run forward, honestly. Because I know if I turn left to go after Mace, Lumi's going to, like... Well, Lumi needs to watch out for Wedge. Probably a 1 bank, and then a barrel roll. You can't barrel roll left if you 1 bank left. And Gavin can't too hard left because Wedge is there. Yeah, this is tough. I keep thinking you're gonna... Maybe you hard 2 or hard 3 Wedge left. Once Gavin's gone. And the only thing you'd catch there is maybe Obi, and it's not going to be a good shot. You'd be stressed. See, the E-Wing has just about every single maneuver. Yep, and has a blue 1 forward. Can you not hit that rock if you do it? I think so. So maybe you just 1 forward and... hope that Lumi's not there. Mace just 1 hard. Oh, Mace has to move first. So you can't 1 hard and then roll back. Blendin, 3 months in a row. Thank you very much. Enjoy those emotes. Hopefully we'll have more for you soon. I think we're using sense here. Gavin, is he using sense on that blue squadron again? What am I missing? What would you be able to do? No, I think you just flipped that to... Lumi spent forced to do something, but Mace has a free sense on Gavin. I don't know what happened there, man. Blue squadron moves straight. Lumi, 2 hard left. 1 hard from Mace. So if Gavin was to 1 forward and bump, since Wedge, yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right because Wedge's dial is face up. Yep. So there's a free sense on Gavin and then a force spend on Wedge. Good catch. I missed the sense. I missed the wedge dial flip, and I just saw the blue squadron escort. I probably did that in the last turn, too. Lloyd knows what's up. Jake, 3 hard turn. Takes an evade. Gavin with the 4 straight is currently in Mace's arc. Yeah, this doesn't look good. You got an evade. Evade action. This could be so bad, because Obi-Wan can move left, kill the blue squadron. Mace can get more damage into Gavin, and Lumi can shoot into Wedge. Oh boy, this is going to be a good turn for Lloyd. Unless he just rolls poorly. Go for a lock, right? Spends a force point to boost. Oh, he's gonna... Well, he knows Wedge is doing a 2-bank. Oh, he's got R3. That's right. That's right. Forgot. My bad. Gets a lock on Wedge and Blue Squadron. There's that 2-bank from Wedge. Still has his foils closed because he wants to be able to boost. Definitely wants to get out of that CLT of Lumi. But look at this, man. Sub has no shots, and he's taking 2 to 3. He's taking 3 shots. They may not be in 3 different ships. Obi. 3v2, double modded into Wedge. He's going to shoot there because he's got 2 shots into Wedge. 1 from Obi and 1 from Lumi. Spin that lock on the blank. A little trail mix there. Looking for the chocolate. There it is. Spin the focus of the force point. Hit crit crit. Guaranteed to get the crit through on the hull. Gets both crits through. Let's see what they are. Fuel leak. Sets off structural. Or fuel leak is first. Structural sets it off. Wedge is down to 1. And he's rolling less dice. Here's Lumi with a 2v1. One crit. All right, any paint and Wedge can live. Gets the blank and dies. R.I.P. Wedge Antilles. Yeah, the 2-bank was a little sus. Obi, I was pretty sure Lumi was turning in, so banking in front of where you know Lumi's going to be. Actually, no, I thought Lumi was going to go forward, so maybe that's what Paul thought as well. Mace has a target lock. Mace did not spend his target lock. Maybe you just didn't see it. I was afraid that Paul was rolling too early with his evades, but they are not going back. So Gavin, real lucky there. I imagine we'll see a 2-hard turn in from Jake. Try and feed Gavin a focus before Gavin sloops. I bet you... Well, I wonder if Mace tries to 5 forward. Lumi's got a free sense on Gavin. That blue squadron wants to turn around, but I don't know that you can risk it with Obi there. All right, 22 minutes left, 76-35. Lloyd on top. Big hit there, losing Wedge. Lumi, you can't block the blue squadron escort. What can the blue do for you? I bet Obi... I wonder if Obi just does like a 5k. Because if I'm the blue squadron escort, I'm trying to like 1 forward and barrel roll backwards, trying to get close enough that a 2 forward from Obi won't get past me, or will bump. There's the... So using sense, the 3 sloop on Gavin. Blue squadron with a 4k. Oh man, what if he big brained it? What if Obi's doing the 5k, so he does the 4k? Lumi does a 4... Ooh! Lumi gets blocked trying to get behind the blue squadron. But that may actually... If Obi tried the K-turn, he'll end up bumping into Lumi and still get a shot. Mace. 5 straight. And yeah, he'll be able to block the Talon. Jake. I think you feed Gavin a focus and boost, and try to get Gavin to bump into Jake, so Gavin gets a range 1 focus target lock shot in the back of Mace. Yeah, I mean, focus. Well, you don't even need to focus, do you? You could focus boost, but you probably don't need to. He's going to save it just in case he doesn't do that. He's going to focus anyway. Still 2 chopper charges left on Lumia. Strain on Obi. Probably needs to roll right towards that blue squadron and try to initiative kill it. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. All right, 4v2. Obi's already got a target lock. Two hits so far. Spins a force point. 2 force points. If he does it, it guarantees the kill, right? Because there's only 2 hull left. Or did he only have... He's going to keep 1 force. I guess for the shot from Jake. Yeah, that's a dead blue squadron escort. Jake. Obi-Wan. Most likely obstructed range 3. Obi is strained, but obstructed. Lumi is unobstructed, but CLT. Gonna go into Obi. 2 dice with a focus. 1 hit. 1 evade. I want to go back after... I saved the game state. I want to go back after this match and see if a boost the other direction from Jake would have stopped Gavin. Isn't Obi strained? He was. But it was obstructed range 3. So 2 plus obstruction plus range minus strain. And yes, I do add things up on my fingers when you can't see. 1, 2... Under 15 left, 95 to 35. I think Sub might have been more worried about Obi turning the other direction. Gavin is still a powerhouse. If Gavin and or Jake can get, let's say, Mace out of here, and then it's Jake and Gavin versus Obi and Lumi, we'll see. You do have a stress on Gavin a little limited in what he can do. And Mace does have sense, so he'll know exactly what Gavin's going to do. That's going to be tough to control. Ooh, looking at Jake. Does not even care what Gavin's doing. I mean, I'm sure Mace is moving slow enough that whatever Gavin does, even if Gavin went as slow as possible with a 140, he's just going to bump. Lumi with the one bank. Fine-tune controls for a... Nope. Just going to do a regular boost. Nope. Still thinking. If you're facing this list, one thing to keep in mind... Sense is just during the system phase. So Paul is leaving his dials face up, which is a good guy thing to do. But for people like me, I already forgot what Jake was doing. If that dial was face down, I wouldn't know. He showed up too hard, I wouldn't know. So if you really want to make your opponent work for it, after the system phase, flip those dials back. Obi turns, gonna reach for a lock. And we're back to dials. So does Jake do like a 3 hard right? Try and boost, give a focus to Gavin. I almost want to like sloop left with Gavin. I want to get so far away from Mace that he can't block me. But I think Mace is going to run. Yeah, maybe that's sloop's stupid. Just do a 1 hard. I don't think Mace is going to try and dance in that top corner. He's going to run. They're going to cycle Lumi and Obi in. Ooh, he's sensing. 3 hard right. Trying to move vague enough or hard enough that it's too wide to... No. That's not going to happen. One hard boost from Mace. If Gavin had slooped left, then this maneuver would have been a lot more risky. And I mean, Jake's here. One hard boost from Mace. There's some risks. And he didn't block! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Of course, I don't think Mace boosted, right? He just did the hard turn and focus. I think he already thought that he had the block. Here's the shot from Gavin. Oh, yeah. And he is ready to end this ship. Goodbye, Mace. He knew Gavin was doing a 3 hard. What happened? He thought he blocked it. He thought he already had the block. Made a mistake. Oh, no. Very good. So it is a 25-point game. If you're looking at these other Jedi, half of anything gets you there. Seven minutes left. Stressed Obi. I imagine you got a 1 hard Gavin. Of course, Gavin is 1 point away from half. If Mace had spent his lock like 3 turns ago, that would have been 32 points. Oh man, no Chopper. Chopper is going to go through this whole game with all of his charges. Here's the 3 bank from Lumi. Boost and a focus. A white 1 hard because of R4. Gonna go for a lock on Lumi. Stays in the bullseye arc, though. That could be dangerous. Obi turns away. He's got all of his force points. Maybe boost up there so that his ability is 0 to 2. If he'd gotten closer, he could have used his ability to keep the focus token on Lumi after she shoots. Adds the focus and spends a force point, which means Lumi can now not use the well, doesn't need to use Lumi ability because she's probably in the bullseye and he's got a focus. So, that's half points on Gavin, and that is going to make things a lot harder. Now Lumi is 58 points, so killing Lumi would get you the lead. It would give you a 1 point lead. right? Yeah. Spins for 3. And that helps! Hit, hit, crit. A direct hit here could kill Lumi outright. It is a stunned pilot. Three minutes left. We've got a game, yes sir. Can you one hard Jake barrel roll towards... Well, do you even care about... I don't think Lumi's going to get caught here. You could 4K. Oh, you're right. Yes. Lumi with the 1 bank. Gavin revealed a 3 bank left, so he's going after Obi. He does not want to have to deal with Luminara. Oh, that 1 hard doesn't fit. So Jake's not going to help. Doesn't take any strain. He's not getting shot, but he's not shooting anything. So it's if Gavin can find Obi and live. Yep, goes for the boost. Oh, boy. Yep. All right, well, that will be game. Sub can no longer score points. So it's just going to be how much Lloyd wins by. MOV does matter. Two hole remaining on Gavin. Three hits, and that is a dead Gavin Darklighter. That's a lot more points. And that'll do it. GG! Congratulations to Lloyd. Thank you to Sub for playing. Kept that game going till the very end. So good on you. Thank you to everybody for watching. That'll do it for this match. Till next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.